One swipe can cost you way more than you think. Credit cards don't just make payments easier, they quietly change the way your brain feels about spending money. When you hand over cash, you physically see money leaving your wallet. It feels real. It hurts a little, but with a credit card, that pain disappears. You tap, swipe, or click, and suddenly spending feels almost invisible. That tiny psychological trick is exactly why credit card companies and retailers love digital payments. The easier it feels to buy, the less you think before doing it. And that's where the trap begins. You might believe you are in control because you are just using points or paying later. But in reality, the delayed payments system disconnects your brain from the actual loss. You are not buying with money you can see, you are buying with future responsibility. Researchers have found that people consistently spend more when using cards compared to cash. Why? Because the credit cards remove friction. Imagine walking into a store with only $50 in your pocket. Every purchase becomes a decision. Do I really need this? Is this worth it? But when you have a credit card with a $5,000 limit, your brain stops thinking in terms of scarcity. Suddenly, a $12 coffee machine upgrade, a $60 jacket, or an extra streaming subscription doesn't feel like a big deal. Individually, each purchase seems harmless, but credit cards are matters at turning many small harmless decisions into one giant bill that arrives later like an unwanted surprise. By the time you see the total, the emotional connection to those purchases is gone, and all you are left with is regret and a balance to pay off. Reward points make this even worse. Credit card companies know people love the feeling of getting something free. Cashback, airline miles, hotels points, bonus rewards. It all sounds like a smart financial hack. And sometimes, if you are extremely disciplined, it can be, but most people reward don't reduce spending, they encourage more of it. Someone might spend $300 extra just to earn a $20 reward. That's like buying a whole pizza to save money on one slice. It sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud, but millions of people do this every day. The reward system activates the same dopamine driven excitement as games and gambling. Your brain starts chasing benefits while ignoring the bigger cost. You stop asking, do I need this? And start asking, can I earn points from this? Then comes the minimum payment illusion, arguably the most dangerous trap of all. Let's say you owe $2,000 on your card. Your statement says the minimum payment is only $40. Sounds manageable, right? That's the illusion. Paying only the minimum keeps you comfortable while interest quietly grows in the background like mold behind a wall. At an interest rate of 20% or more, that small debt can take years to eliminate while costing hundreds of even thousands in extra interest. It feels affordable today but expensive tomorrow. Credit card companies aren't hoping you pay everything off immediately. Their business model thrives when customers stay in debt longer. The smaller required payment looks, the less urgency you feel to escape. Online shopping has made this spending psychologically even more powerful. Before digital payments, buying something required effort. You had to drive to a store, browse, wait in line, and physically pay. Now, one click, single click, buy now, saved cards, face ID, done in 5 seconds. That convenience is dangerous because it removes all cooling off time. Imagine seeing a limited time scale on sneakers for $120. If you had a drive to the store and a hand over cash, you would probably think twice. But online urgency plus easy payment creates impulse spending. This is why giant companies designed checkout systems to be frictionless. The faster you buy, the less time logic has to interrupt emotion. Convenience feels amazing, but it's often expensive. Credit cards themselves are not evil. In fact, used wisely, they can help build credit, provide fraud protection, and other useful benefits. The real issue is understanding the psychological game being played. Credit cards aren't just financial tools, they are behavioral tools. They reduce pain, delay consequences, and make overspending feel normal. The smartest move isn't avoiding cards entirely but using them with intention. Track every purchases, pay balances in full, turn off stored payments method if impulse shopping is your weakness. And most importantly, remember this: every swipe is still real money, even if your brain doesn't feel it in the moment. Credit cards don't force people to spend more, they simply make it incredibly easy. And sometimes easy is the most expensive thing of all. If you like the video, please do consider subscribing the channel, and I will be back with you with new video. And then goodbye.